Hello. I'm here.
Oh my gosh, I was muted that whole time. Was I muted that whole time?
Good
I'm upset.
job.
Okay. No, it's okay. I have to have at least one scuff moment per stream. Okay? So I'm just gonna say, you heard the nice things I said about you. Also, I can hear myself from your side, so listen to me less loudly. Alright. Hello everyone and welcome to the Panda Power Hour, where we interview indie VTubers, and tonight our special guest is a great friend of mine who is super sweet, kind, and amazing. And I said more nice things before, but you know, it's fine. The point is Sucrose, Cerise, everybody. Pew, pew, pew. Wahoo! Okay, there we go. Now we got it. Yay! Alright. So, are you typing an essay? What's going on over there?
No.
No? You sound suspicious. Oh, okay, you're allowed to do that. That's fine. No, that's fine. No.
Time.
Yeah, you are definitely, yes, for sure. That's fine. Okay, so what we do here on the Panda Power Hour, we ask questions to the indie VTuber, about their journey thus far. And then we ask about, your personal life, but not too personal. We stay pretty surface level here. Everything's calm, chill, and amazing. And then we bust out some panda facts, because the whole point of the Panda Power Hour is to spread awareness about pandas and other endangered species. And then we like to round the house off with some dad jokes. But before that, I will allow you to ask me a couple of questions of your own. So are you ready to get started?
Yes.
All right. Well, first of all, introduce yourself.
Hello, I am Cerise. I'm obsessed with Star Wars. I can read and write in that alphabet. I also play a lot of RPGs and things like that. Very indie VTuber. I am an alchemist assistant, per se.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Was that that was?
Yep.
You got more? Or?
Nope, that's it.
No way! Come on, I know there's so much more about you.
Okay, I'm also deputy of the Top Hat Mafia Party with...
There we go.
Melisma here.
There it is.
I do still have my knives as backup, as you may
Pew,
observe.
pew, pew, pew.
There it is. There's the knife.
Let's freaking go! Let's go! Ready to shank them. Anyway, awesome. So as you know, this podcast, this Panda Power Hour, this interview is about your journey as a VTuber. So with that in mind, my first question to you is, what inspired you to become a VTuber?
Short answer, other VTubers. Long answer, so what was it?
You see what had happened was.
So what happened was,
Mm-hmm.
I was finding a bunch of people. I was playing during the Great Plague, playing Phantasy Star Online 2, because they did a worldwide release for it, even though it had been out for eons in Japan. And I started seeing all these shark girls in this blue hoodie in their outfits around us very often. I'm like, what's happening here? I don't know what this is. This is just, stop that. And I was like, what is this? And I looked it up and I was like, oh, Gargoyle, okay. And I watched their intro and watched their stuff, and then I got into Hololive, started watching that. Okay, cool, great, awesome.
Not okay, cool, great, awesome.
Listen, cool, great, awesome. Let it be, okay?
Let it be.
Just anyways, after that, I was like, oh, that's an interesting little thing to follow. So I watched the intro stream or something and started watching the streams, and then one thing led to another. I forget if there was a collab or not, but somehow it also brought up Niji Sanji on my algorithms. And there's this particular one that was very lucky that caught my eye, per se. There's this fox lady or something, I don't know what she's doing anymore, but there's this cockroach I follow. Anyways.
This cockroach? Where is the story headed? You lost me on a left.
No. Let me. Hey, I'm cooking. Let me cook.
You cook. Let me let you
told me to
cook.
cook. I'm cooking.
All
You
right.
told me to cook. I'm cooking. And
Okay.
then I went to. I enjoyed their streams a lot because I related to them a lot, and they're like, just do what you feel like doing if you ever want to try to do it. I'm like, okay, I'll do that. So I started streaming stuff on Twitch at first. I actually have a clip on Twitch from ages ago when I was playing Jedi Outcast. But anyways, it doesn't delete clips. But then I didn't really stream regularly, so I was like, okay. And then a friend was like, hey, you want to do a collab with us playing Borderlands 2 story mode? I'm like, sure. So like every Wednesday for a few months.
Shout out to
YouTube.
friendship.
Yeah. The OGs, the OG bros. And like it just like we eventually like they're like, oh, it's just 2 of us right now. It's like now it's 3 of us. Now it's 4 of us. I obviously was Krieg because violence, setting things on fire, you know.
Right. Yeah, only makes sense. Adds up.
And yeah, and then we just finished the game, and I just started streaming regularly since then. Try to be consistent, try to play the same games. I did recently finish Geneforge. Barely anyone's heard about that game, but it's one of my favorite games of all time, and like actually there's a lot of inspiration behind the lore on this character anyway, so
we'll get to that. Okay, don't put the carriage before the horse. All right. Okay. Well, how did you come up with your VTuber design?
Can I send you a picture?
You can.
I did not know what to do at first.
Okay.
But then I was like, wait a second.
Wait a minute.
So the whole concept is kind of it's still in development technically, but
you seem fully developed to me.
It's an excuse to be all of my favorite characters I've roleplayed.
Oh, I see.
The short answer.
Oh, I see.
But you'll see that later. If I get another model, it's not going to be a new outfit. It's going to be something completely different, probably.
Oh,
I mean, you probably still see the top hat and the mask part, but
I see. Well, you just got this one, so the fact that you're ready with another one that quick, mate, it's kind of crazy to me, but good on you, mate.
Oh, no. Well, when I can invest in it, yes, but yes.
No, okay.
Like, it was a random sketch I made at work like a bajillion years ago. If I can find a picture, there it is.
Are you wanting this to be shared, or you just want me to see?
You can share it.
Would you like for it to be shared?
I would not share. I think I've shared it already on Twitter anyways, so either way. Okay. I'm bad at this.
Well, I'll see if I can finagle, and if not, I'll just pretend we never had this conversation.
Like, let's just say I had like a pink highlighter and a yellow highlighter.
Oh,
and then I just made a face.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
And it just kind of developed into this. That's why we have the squiggly on the cheek.
Oh.
I was practicing drawing at work when it was slow, so.
Oh. Okay.
And then,
you know what? Shout out to creativity.
Yeah, and also I like. Okay, so the top hat came to be because I made a sketch of myself. But I gave up on trying to draw hair, so I just put a top hat on me for my PNG.
So for those of you who have not put this together yet, Cerise has a very, very serious passion for drawing. Even no matter what it is, there you go. Now you see it.
Can't draw hair. Yeah.
Now you see it, and now you don't. But yeah, that was the original situation that we were. And
I just stole that to like have something, and I'm like, you know what? Let's do that and do the lore stuff. Now, as for the color schemes, though.
Oh, we got more. Am I showing more? Or is more being shown? Oh, okay, show and tell everybody.
Okay. Well, that was the PNG I had initially, and I gave up on drawing the hair, so I drew the hat. And put that on top of the PNG. So until I did the Mo model for a while. As for the color theme, I really am a big fan of. I really like yellow and hot pink, so that's part of why I like the colors. And also like pink, yellow, and black are good, like extroverting. You know what? Extroverting colors.
Extroverted
like,
colors?
Extroverted colors. Yes, that's the word.
Okay.
So, because I like to talk to people, I like to meet people, I like to interact with people. So I'm like, these are my favorite colors, and they're good for like.
Here's the other one,
being, like,
everyone.
sociable looking. Yep, there it is.
Yep, everybody. Okay.
Recently featured on my Bald Man stream.
There's a bald man stream,
Anyways,
everyone.
There is a Bald Man stream. But yeah, the color scheme is that. Also, yeah, okay. If we're gonna talk about the whole design, I need to show the whole design. So I'm just gonna.
I mean, I'm just, yeah, sure.
If you're okay with that.
Sure. No, okay. Step out. Yeah, you step out. You do your thing,
we're
man.
Just gonna
like,
be
yeah. Beautiful. That's
I
what
like
we're here for.
Asymmetry.
This is your. This is your soapbox to stand on. This is, oh yeah, we love it. It's beautiful.
Also,
this is your moment. Take the reins.
I can do different daggers on my waist.
Oh my, not the options.
Yes, machete.
Not the options.
Or that. Yep.
Not the options.
Yeah.
Let's see what kind of killer mood I'm in today. Okay.
I'm in a little bit of absolute territory for folks. Sorry, guys.
Oh, okay. All right, wait. Can you show me the knife option again? Let me see.
Okay. There's the
we got the dual.
Like
we got the dual knife. Yeah.
Serrated
and then we got the one with the hot pink with the.
And then the freaking machete.
With the little star at the top, making a little signature art. Okay. All right, I see you. I see you.
Some of my artists did that. Yep. I wasn't lying about knives as backup.
No, clearly we stacked. We are stacked over here. We are stacked. All right. Well, next question. What's the biggest challenge you faced in the VTuber community?
The biggest challenge? Like, do you want to give me an example?
I can't give you an example of your own biggest challenge. Also, your mouse is on your face. Move your mouse off of your screen. There you go.
Sorry.
I thought it was me. I was like, nope, I can't control that.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, you're fine. You're fine. So I think the biggest challenge I've had. Oh, hey, Leon. Welcome. That's my mod.
What's that?
They are swell. I have no idea how long they've been here. Yep, falling asleep. Of course he is.
Well,
so does me.
Well, it'd be like that. It'd be like that. But as you were saying.
Anyways, sorry. The biggest challenge. I'll just use an example. I miscommunicated with somebody once, and that was like, you gotta just own up to it, take responsibility, admit that you were wrong, apologize to the person. Hopefully they acknowledge it, and you're good. And go from there.
What is this unrealistic expectation to be perfect all the time? Like, what happened to grace and mercy and understanding? Like, what is this crazy pressure?
I was literally at fault. No, I was literally at fault. I was being stubborn. And I admit that I was being stubborn.
You stubborn? I can't imagine.
Yeah. I felt bad, and I acknowledged that I said what I said, so I took care of it. Because they were very, thankfully they are very reasonable about it too. They're like, hey, I have clips of what happened, here's what you said, and what was said, and what was done, and everything. I'm like, I acknowledge I was wrong, and I will apologize out loud that I was wrong, and that's totally fine.
Wow, that sounds like a big misunderstanding. I thought we were talking about French fries versus potato chips. Oh.
No. Like, you wanted a big challenge. Like, the biggest challenge I've had is, like, learning, like, I said the wrong thing, admitting it, saying it to everybody, acknowledging it, saying that.
No, yeah, that's heavy. Yeah, I didn't know we were covered. Yeah, okay.
It was heavy. Like, but it's water under the bridge now. It's fine. But,
that's good.
You know. Okay. I'm just like, I've grown a lot as a communicator just streaming. You think you can learn? You'll never stop learning how to communicate better growing up. Hopefully.
That's a fact. I love learning. Learning is the best hobby ever.
You gotta keep learning what you're learning.
How do you balance your online persona with your real life? responsibilities?
I only intend to stream twice a week. That's how I balance it, is the short answer.
Yeah.
But I also try to do it like on days off, so I'm not like dead after work and then doing something. Unless it's a game I really like and I spend no energy playing, even if I'm on it for 8 hours, because I like it so much. That's the only exception. But like, there's also times where I play and yeah.
Thank you for the specific. That was oddly specific. Thank you. What software and gear do you use? Like, what do you recommend?
Recommend?
Well,
use. The only thing I recommend is having a solid state drive with your game and VTube Studio on it, ideally. And at the very least, a fee-fine microphone, because that's like medium-ish tier, but like it's only like $50. So if you're just starting out, that's a good one to use, and that's what I've been using. Also, it's RGB.
Nice.
I otherwise use a webcam that is ancient, so don't do that. If you have face tracking on an iPhone, do that. I'll get that one day.
Alright, well, who are your biggest inspirations in the VTubing world? Wow. Wow, you really had the buffer on that one.
No, I was waiting to see if, yes, Leon, that is true. RGB increases your, no. I have an answer. I'm just like, how should I answer this?
Yikes,
Nina
man.
Kosaka and Matara Khan. And Mika Melatika and Michi Mochibi.
Okay. Alright.
And Fulgorovid.
Oh.
And Vox Akuma.
Okay.
I like all of them. I like red VTubers for some reason. Sometimes purple too.
So how did I make the list?
Did you make the list?
I'm not red.
No. I'm saying the ones that got me started into it, not the ones who are.
Cerise is like, Cerise is also like, and you also don't inspire me, so irrelevant.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. No, I'm saying you and I obviously get along really well. So I'm like, well, how do we get along so well? If you know, I'm not red. If your insinuations that you like red VTubers, that's all I was joking about.
You're just digging a deeper hole for me, I swear.
What?
Look at Leon. Leon's like, SMH.
Oh.
No, he teases me, it's fine. It's our dynamic.
No. Wonderful. I was talking about our dynamic. You got distracted.
Our dynamic.
About how great we get along. Like, oh my goodness. And I was like, how do we get along so well if I'm not red?
This question... But you're also purple.
Am I purple? Where am I purple? Where am I purple?
You're purplish.
I got purple hues. That's enough? That makes a cut? Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Do you consider VTubing more of a hobby or a career? For you personally?
It would be nice for it to be a career, but right now it's a hobby.
It's valid, it makes sense.
I'm not like doubling down on anything anytime soon, of course, but like, it would be nice. Like, if I could just treat it like another part-time job, not just like, not that I haven't gotten anything out of it. I mean, not that I haven't gotten words. Difficult.
I know what you meant. I know what you meant.
Yeah. I've gotten payouts. Yeah.
Okay.
Not enough to put on my tax forms, which are due tomorrow.
Oh my. Okay. What kind of content do you enjoy making the most?
My favorite games? No.
Well, that's one way to
answer. I generally do like playing simulation games a lot.
Yeah.
So like, I've recently been playing Frostpunk, which is like new to me, but like, it's a simulation game. I'm a huge fan of Sims. I haven't done a Sims stream in a little bit though. Man, I had to go on a whole journey to resurrect that child that accidentally died. Anyways.
Oh my.
They're fine now.
Oh my.
Yeah, it was great. That was a whole journey. I usually play older RPGs or indie games, because a lot of them, like, I grew up upon are, like, being re-released on Steam, too, so I've been playing a lot of those. Short answer is Star Wars, RPG games, indie games, older games. is generally my shtick, but I do like to do collabs, of course. So like golf with your friends, Goose Goose Duck, I definitely do like at least once every other month because I have a friend that hosts it like every other month. So I'm like, yeah,
I did like that game a lot actually, but I couldn't find
you
anyone
should
to
join
play
us.
it with.
Could use more bodies.
Oh, okay.
Use more victims.
Sounds good to me. Your mouse is on your face again.
It is, damn it.
Okay. How do you handle burnout or creative block?
Well, creative blocks. Usually, I always have something that I'm willing to play just in general. I don't I don't know if I've explored enough creativity per se. Well, except for that one base stream I did. That was a creativity, I guess. But and the ball and one. Anyways, like I just take a step back, be like, okay, I'm taking a step back. I'm gonna deal with some stuff, focus on something else for a little bit, then come back to it. Is generally how I set up things. But I usually have 1 or 2 games that are always on Arsenal or on, on the block just to like play it.
Yeah.
To just be with people and interact with people and just have something out there, because like the most important and like I still think the best advice I was given, aside from the golden rule, don't be a dick.
Well.
But just be consistent is the main thing. So like I always try to have something on Sundays and Wednesdays unless I say I'm not streaming that week.
Alright. Well, my next question to you is, have you faced any misconceptions about being a VTuber? Like, have you ever had anyone assume anything that, oh, you're a VTuber, so that means X, Y, and Z?
I don't think I have. Like, literally, like, I've told like a good majority of my friends, hey, I'm a streamer, you want to watch? And they're like, eh. The most I've had is someone co-oping with me for Warframe because they're the one who introduced me to Warframe. So I've not had anything bad considered. And also, as you're aware, I'm non-binary, so like it takes a lot to make me think like something's ever confused or something.
Yeah.
So
understandable. What's something about VTubing you wish more people understood?
It's a very good, like, for people that want to like create content but still stay anonymous, it's a very good medium for that. Like, obviously you can change your voice, but like obviously like the voice is a whole thing and some people can change that, but it's a really good medium for just like being out there, but not necessarily being like, this is
all the way out there. Yeah,
all the way out there kind of a deal, because like some people are completely different than what they are IRL with their VTubers.
Oh,
and some people are more similar to what they are. Like, I'm definitely not looking like this, although I'd love to cosplay myself one day. That'd be great.
I have.
Yeah, voice mods have.
Have you
I've
seen? Okay.
Yes, I have.
I made the model
the hat and the mask,
and I was like, what if I could look like I made her look like me, but I didn't know I could look like me in real life, so I tried it and I was like, oh
yeah, that
is me. Me is I am me. Me is okay, cool.
Get a full gray Zentai suit. I do not know how I'm gonna do the eyeball, but we'll figure that out later.
That's my point. Like, I kept it simple. I was like, no. And then I found out from another VTuber friend that I could actually have a seamstress, like, actually sew my actual outfit. And I was like, holy Macintosh. We have to.
Holy Macintosh.
And we did, and it fit. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was one with myself, which was like a really ethereal experience, but we weren't talking about me, we were talking about you. Okay, so
it's your interview now.
How has your audience impacted your personal growth?
Leon's a jerk. No, I'm kidding.
Well,
no, it's fine. Leon has helped me out in the backgrounds in so many ways I can't even begin to list everything.
Okay.
Like all the special emotes and I'm just gonna talk about Leon.
No, so
Loyal.
this isn't Leon's interview. This is yours. So
No. What?
she's
No, but really, like,
Louise.
he's one of my main audience members. Like, he gives me feedback and stuff. It's been really nice, and always clips every time I fall down someplace.
I mean,
Especially
it's
tonight.
necessary. It's required. Like what?
Like like, I just love having a sassy chat.
What's your favorite
Just
collab
like-
moment so far?
Favorite collab moment? What?
Yes, if like you're on a collab, you're playing a game with someone, something happens, and you
Oh.
really enjoyed it.
I did a stupid, random, half-calculated shot in Left 4 Dead 2 during a Left 4 Dead 2 collab for Tara's birthday. And like they were like about to be stomped to death by zombies, but I had a grenade launcher, but I was on the other side of a cornfield, so I couldn't see where they were, but I could see where their body was. And I shot the grenade launcher and managed to kill all the zombies surrounding their body so they didn't die.
Okay.
And I was like, hell yeah, let's go. There's a clip of it out there.
Oh.
I have like there's a clip of it. It's one of the only shorts I have on my YouTube page.
Oh my goodness.
It was a really baller moment. It was so good.
It sounded extremely baller of a moment.
I was like,
so,
I did it.
Do
also,
you
being a pelican and winning twice in a row and Goose Goose Duck in one game.
How do you stay motivated to create consistently?
The main like driving goal is pretty. Oh, it's so sappy. I just like being able to make anyone laugh at something or smile at something. Because that's what I look for when I'm like in a YouTube video. Like, I might be doing something stupid or do something wrong or mess up a game, but as long as someone gets entertained, that's what's important. It also makes it easier to play games that are difficult. It also makes it easier to play games that are difficult because, like, you're expected to mess up, but at least you're entertaining someone when you mess up.
No,
you know?
for real. What are your long-term goals as a VTuber?
I obviously do want to get another outfit at some point, or well, another iteration at some point. Give this hat keep using this hat and this mask in some shape or form. Long term, it would be nice to like. Okay. Leon probably knows this answer. If I could just choose one thing randomly, let me do a sponsorship for Star Wars something.
Wow.
that would be something that'd be fun. But oh my god, I could not represent Disney. Holy shit. Nope, I already
That's too
disqualified
much.
myself. I already disqualified myself.
Well. Okay, what advice would you give someone thinking of becoming a VTuber?
You do not need to have an image to stream, but you may as well at least choose an emoji and post that as your PNG.
That's actually
And
really smart.
Be consistent. Sorry. Sorry, I went because anyways. But like being consistent is the most important thing. Be yourself. Don't fake it. Don't be a faker. Don't. No. That's like obviously don't say things you're not supposed to say if you can help it. That is another big thing I say. Just be yourself. Be honest. Don't give anyone any craziness. And you can use any image to represent yourself. I literally was a cherry that was on fire wielding an axe with buff arms.
Hello.
For like the longest time, because that was Krieg. Because I was Cerise. I was Krieg. He wields an axe, he sets himself on fire, and he attacks people. So that was my emoji. You know, I'm gonna send that to you too.
Okay. Alright.
It's gonna be great.
I'm sure.
If I could find it.
Okay.
Pretty sure I have it someplace.
Well, we are actually at the point where we're going to shift to the personal questions. Again, don't worry, they're not going to get too personal. But they are about your life, you know, little fun things about you. Like, for example, what's your favorite food?
Oh, that's a tough answer.
You've answered this question before.
I have. It's probably a different answer though.
It was a very
like
specific
noodles.
answer.
Was it very specific?
It was very specific.
Drunken noodles? Was that the answer?
No, it was not. It was something like, it had to be like baked or broiled a certain way. It had to have a certain sauce, and it had to sit in the sun for 3 hours, and then it had to sit inside at room temperature for 3 hours, and then you had to put it in the freezer, and then we had to bring it down to the refrigerator after an hour, and then you had to let it cool. Like, it was a whole specific situation. And I commented. It was during the debate, and I was like, wow, that was very specific. And you're like, well, you know, I know what I like. And then we just moved on. And I was like,
I'm trying to remember what I was talking about.
I'm pretty sure it was some type of lasagna pasta situation with very specific sauce that came from a very specific island, place, or jurisdiction. I don't remember, but it was something very specific.
I don't remember leaving things out for 3 hours.
I was being dramatic.
Okay. Alright.
Anyway.
But like, if you want a few specific dishes off the top of my head, egg drop soup, drunken noodles, lo mein, chicken teriyaki hibachi.
Okay, yes, we can go out to eat together. We are on the same page. Okay.
Spicy food, let's go.
If you could travel anywhere right now, where would you go?
Why did I think Antarctica first? Germany.
Okay. What's in Antarctica?
I know people in Germany.
Okay. Alright. Do you have a pet? If so, tell us all about it.
I don't currently have a pet, but I used to have 2 beautiful boys, kitties.
Oh, I was about to say cat person, dog person. Okay.
Although, I am a person for Rottweilers.
Okay.
I say I like cats and Rottweilers the most.
Interesting
I've never met a mean Rottweiler, they've always been sweethearts.
Okay.
My aunt's Rottweiler brought home baby bunnies for them to take care of.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, she is a sweetheart. She would fart and look up like we all farted.
Oh wow. Are you more of an indoor person or an outdoor person?
It honestly depends on who I'm with. I'm usually indoor though, if given a choice. But I miss skiing. I haven't skied in a while.
What's your go-to snack?
Go-to snack?
Yeah.
Probably the jalapeno kettle cooked chips, if I can choose a specific snack. Because it reminds me of the spicy ramen flavor that they don't have anymore for Top Ramen or Marumen. I forget which it was.
Makes sense. What is something small that brings you joy?
Something small that brings me joy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have like 3 objects that I use to fiddle with my hands all the time, including during this call. Like,
oh, you fidget. You're a fidgeter. You're fidgety.
I am such a fidget. I am such a
fidgeter. Fidgetery.
I have like a glasses cloth I play with all the time in my hands and like fold it different ways and shapes and forms and directions.
Interesting.
Because it feeds both my OCD and ADHD tendencies. I'm not like diagnosed.
Oh no way! You got ADHD. Both. You got half the alphabet over there, bro. I'm so sorry.
OCD. I killed OCD in a raging inferno because I cut a piece of paper.
I got A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P.
No. The OCD I tricked into dying into a burning inferno because like if you like cut like a piece of paper with a pair of scissors, and you look under a microscope, it still looks like it's ripped. So it's like, good luck OCD, you can't beat that. Diamond knives are not cheap. Only diamond knives can cut cleanly, and even then it's hard. No pun intended.
Well, no. Did you ever play any instruments?
I played the viola and the bass.
Okay, I played violin and guitars. I was gonna tell you.
Now.
No, it was my mouse.
It was me. Damn it.
Yep. I wasn't gonna say anything. Oh, I didn't want to be that guy. I was just looking at the mouse thing, and I was like, I guess this is not gonna go away. What's your favorite season and why?
Ooh, winter. No one comes outside.
Okay. All right.
Even though I'm extrovert, I don't want to be interacting with anybody when I'm shopping.
What's your okay? What's your favorite color combo?
Pink and yellow.
Okay. Why?
Because I used to say pink ironically when I was little and identified as a boy. And then it's like, just ironically, I just say pink because boys don't choose pink. And I was just one of those children. But then also I like yellow because that was my mom's favorite color. And also the combination is really good for where I'm at. Yeah, don't worry about it.
All right.
Things are insinuated and they are true, but move on.
Do you enjoy cooking or prefer takeout?
Honestly, that's a loaded question to me because it really depends on the place. Because like all the good places I used to get like food from closed down during the plague, and I hate it.
Not the plague. My goodness.
The plague. The plaga.
The plaga. Yeah, the plaga.
The 19s. Anyways,
okay.
But I prefer to cook myself because I can control what I am making.
Yeah.
Like I've seen some places where I'm like trying to get that same flavor as that one restaurant before, but then I get disappointed.
No, for real. If you could swap lives with any fictional character for a day, who would it be?
Any what character?
Fictional character.
Fictional character.
Yeah.
Do I know that guy's name? For a day. That's another.
Oh gosh.
No one would know who this is though. The person. Okay, it has to be someone that can cook well or has access.
Oh my goodness.
What? Let me be.
My goodness.
You unlocked a can of worms.
I just want to know the answer to the question.
Okay. A quick answer would be Lloyd from the Architect webtoon.
Okay. Interesting.
He's like unlimited. He has unlimited power. He's a demon lord for some reason, even though he's a human. And he makes the most terrifying faces ever. And it's the best. But also he has access to good food and he's just awesome. That's just an example.
What's one fun fact people are surprised to learn about you?
Probably that I can read and write in Arabic.
Okay.
The Star Wars alphabet, like by memory.
I'm not surprised.
Like,
your brain is very large.
You're not surprised. You're not surprised, but other people are like, you can do that?
Yeah.
It's like I have technically. Wait, no, I'm not. No, nope. Let's just say there's some HIPAA violations you'll never prove because of that.
All right. What's your ideal way to spend your weekend?
At least one stream. Maybe order something takeout, probably Chinese food, because of I love egg drop soup and wonton soup and hot and sour soup. Those are my 3 favorite soups. There's also pho, but pho's not ordered from. If there's a restaurant that I could get all 4 at, oh my god.
All right.
I would fight for that to never be gone.
Well, now we have arrived at the segment of the hour where I open up the floor for you to ask me a couple of questions. So, do you have any questions for me, Cerise?
Favorite soup?
Miso.
Oh. With or without tofu or salon or like onions in it?
Skip that. Skip
the
that.
Tofu?
No.
What's wrong with tofu?
And
no?
onions.
Okay.
I don't like the texture
Favorite
of the
source
taste.
of protein?
Steak.
Steak? Okay. What kind? Which cut?
I'm not picky.
Okay, because like porterhouse is definitely different from a filet mignon.
As
Porterhouse tends to
long
be
as
softer.
it's seasoned, I will swallow it.
All right. Okay.
I love me some meat. I love meat.
Okay. Okay.
Next question.
Okay. Favorite kind of noodle?
Ramen. But I like other ones,
Ramen?
but ramen's just my go-to. Udon's
You
nice, angel hair is nice, glass noodles are cool, but ramen's just my go-to.
Ooh. Glass noodles is great. Okay, yeah. Korean food taught me to have cold noodles, and I'm like, this is actually good.
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite, I guess I should say ethnic food?
I don't know what that means.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna say chicken because that should answer.
No, okay.
That should be ethnic
I mean, like,
enough for you.
Chinese, Korean.
Oh, I thought
Middle
ethnic meant
Eastern.
black. Okay, chicken is still my answer.
Okay,
Lamb.
the answer. You know what?
Lamb.
Okay, that's
I
fair.
like lamb
Alright.
too. Okay, lamb's cool. I like lamb. I like
Lamb's
chicken.
good.
Yeah.
Ooh, you should try avalamaro soup or whatever. It's like lemon
I'm
chicken
a
soup
meat
with orzo
eater.
noodles.
No,
No, there's chicken in it. There's chicken in it. And lemon.
That's what I'm saying. I'm a meat eater. I'm numb. Next question.
I'm numb. Okay, so why pandas?
Okay, I've been waiting for this moment my whole life. Hold on. Pandas are sweet, cuddly, adorable, big, strong, brave, lazy, smart, funny, silly. Pandas are what everyone hopes to be, and that is relentlessly them adorable selves with no shame, with no burden, and with no fear. And that is why I, Melisma VT, am a undyingly loyal, faithful, and forever servant to the pandas. Yay!
I have an idea, but I need to share it with you later.
Panda, panda. Okay. Panda. Sorry,
Okay.
no one has ever asked me that question. I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for
How
7
no one
years.
asked that question? How?
7
What's wrong with
years.
you?
Pandas, feeling pandas. Hey, Wumbo's feeling. I've been waiting 7 years to hear that question. Sorry, I had to. That was my moment. I was waiting for I knew my moment would come, and it finally came.
You can keep going. You got
No,
7
I'm
years
good.
to make up for.
No, it's
No,
fine.
yeah.
Moment came, moment passed. I am satisfied. Any more questions?
Have you eaten bamboo yourself?
I want to. I really want to. I really, really want to. I've had bamboo themed drinks. I've had a bamboo
Okay, you could
straw.
probably
I've never had a plate of soft serve bamboo before though. No.
I mean, you
I've
could
had-
get it like as a side with ramen if you go to a restaurant, but also if you make ramen at home, you could just get like a can of it.
So like
Just put it down there.
Okay. Well, I'm not trying to like turn into a panda, even though that is an option. That is a redeem. I
Turn
can
into a panda.
I do have panda form abilities, but
Turn
that's
into
not,
a panda.
That's not the. I can do that. But next question.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
I thought you had questions prepared.
Nope, I thought about
I
it.
thought you were so
eh.
excited to prepare questions for me. What happened?
I was, but stuff got in the way.
That's alright.
Okay,
That's alright.
So purple. The Panda Power Hour. Okay. Alright, so...
What are you doing? Are you sizing me up right now? What is going on?
No, don't worry about it. Why Top Hat Mafia?
What are you talking about?
Top Hat Mafia.
What about it?
You accepted it.
Yes.
Why did you accept it?
Because the people involved were all people who were very passionate and, from my perspective, very genuine and excited about the cause. They were dedicated to the cause. They were committed. They were consistent. You know, they had a voice and they shared their voice. And I got along with them very well. And I saw an opportunity to form a bond that could possibly last forever. And you know what? I am that guy that sees an opportunity and I just can't let it walk past me. I'm sticking my arm out. I'm standing in front and I'm gonna shove my hand in their face and shake their hand vigorously and say, hello, opportunity. I'm your new best friend. And that is how we became the Top Hat Mafia, because I saw a chance and I took it, you know? And you know, the worst that could happen is that you said no. And I cry for 7 days and I don't eat or sleep. But that's not what happened. It all worked out and it was worth the risk. Yes.
So it wasn't because of my hat picture.
I mean, it helped. It definitely helped. I mean, we used it in the logo. I mean, come on. It was a monumental part. It was an asset. It was the very factor that won the race. What do you mean?
One of the reasons, of course. Okay.
Absolutely, one of the very important reasons. Yes. All right, you got 2 more.
I got 2 more. Only 2 more. Okay.
Oh yeah. We're gonna rate limit you.
2 more.
We rate limited you.
Man. Okay, because it's an hour. Let's see. Why pirate?
Why are you questioning my identity today? What is going on?
That's why
you only got 2. No, this interview's about you. The Cerise show. Anyway, because you want to know where I pirate, right? You're not just asking to ask. You actually want to know, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I do actually.
Okay, so the reason why is because pirates have a negative reputation and a negative connotation, and I thoroughly believe that not all pirates are evil, thieving people who have no souls. Some pirates are nice, but they go under the guise of a pirate so that people leave them alone. So yeah, and I think there's some pirates out there who actually have big hearts and do good things. And the reason why I want to be a pirate is because of the freedom of being able to sail the 7 seas and feel the wind in your hair, and the sea is your woman, and you just love the sea and the sea loves you, and you might run into a siren and she might try and drown you, but then you'll realize she's a siren because you did your homework, and then you swim away and you're like, oh my gosh, I could have died, but I didn't because I did your homework. Do your homework, kids. Long and short, pirate adventures are the best adventures, so why not climb aboard? That is my answer.
Why not climb aboard?
Alright, last question. Let's go.
Okay. I have to do a good one. Okay. Why? No.
Sick. I'm sick.
No, you're sick? Okay.
No, you just bet you're like, what?
Yeah. What? No. Let's think about this. Okay. Alright. Did I write down a question? I don't know if I did. I don't think I did.
Bruv, you were like, only 2 questions, and here you are struggling, you're stumbling. Like, you don't need more than 2 questions. This is the last one. You're squeezing it out. Your left butt cheek. You
squeeze something out. Okay. I gotta squeeze something out.
Oh my goodness.
Damn it. Anyways.
Come on, it's me. Really? You got no questions. You got my undivided attention. I'm here.
No,
looking at your face.
I'm just trying to think of a really good question is what I'm doing.
Alright. Okay.
I mean, I could ask you the question. But I'm not,
okay.
No, I could ask
your
you
mouse.
Your
mouse?
Mouse. Right here? Right in my face?
Whatever you like. You got upset when I didn't tell you last time, so I thought I'd, speak up, say something.
Fine. Okay. What is one of your favorite games that you're pretty sure no one knows what it is?
So my immediate thought is Demo. It's a rhythm game about piano, but the only people who I know about it are people I told about it, so I'm gonna say Demo.
Demo, okay. Neat.
It's a nice game. And you get
That was a
played
quick
on your
answer.
keyboard. Yeah, and it's piano. Well, I
Literal
like piano.
keyboard.
Yeah, it's
You
great.
play the piano?
Yeah, the fun fact. Yeah, I do.
I got 2
Alright.
questions out of 1. Let's go.
Yeah, you sure did. You slid in there. Alright, moving on to the next section. It's Panda Facts. Panda Facts.
Oh.
Panda Facts. Panda Facts. Panda Facts. Panda Facts. Are you ready for the Panda Facts?
Nope.
Okay, well, I can wait about 3
No,
seconds
just
and check again. Okay, did you know that pandas
I'm
can
gonna lean
swim?
Let the record state, I don't know any facts about panda except they're black and white and they eat bamboo.
Pandas.
Doesn't because how else will they support their body? All right, back up.
Pandas can swim.
Cool.
I didn't know that. Okay, they use vocalizations like bleaks, honks, and growls to talk to each other. Pandas groom themselves often and can be quite clean. And they've been on Earth for about 3 million years. And the World Wildlife Foundation uses the panda as its logo because of its powerful symbolism and appeal. One more. Pandas don't hibernate, but may nap more in colder weather. One more. They have powerful jaws for crunching bamboo. And one last one. Pandas are solitary creatures. Each adult has its own territory. And that might have played a role as to why they became endangered to begin with, because they were not prioritizing reproduction. Let's just put it that way.
No.
Let's just put
It's like the white rhino.
Tell me about the white rhino.
No, that's similar. It's a similar situation.
Interesting.
Are they extinct now? I forget.
Who, the white rhino or the pandas?
Yeah. White rhino.
Oh, I have no idea.
I
Oh, not
looked
you
it up.
Googling it. Okay. Well, while you do that, the last session of the Panda Power Hour is the dad jokes. Are you ready for some really, really terrible dad jokes?
Hi, dad jokes. I'm Cerise.
Alright. What's brown and sticky?
Maple syrup?
A stick! How do you organize a space party?
How do you organize a space party?
You plan it! You get it? Because planets are in space and you plan a party, so you plan it. No, you don't. Do you?
Yeah, just keep moving.
Okay, alright. Alright.
Okay,
I used to hate facial hair, but then it grew on me. How did the golfer bring 2 pairs of... Wait, why did the golfer bring 2 pairs of pants? You gotta say why.
2 par?
No, because he wanted to bring 2 pairs of pants in case he got a hole in one. Get it? Hole in... Yeah. Okay.
I got it.
I used to play piano by ear. Now I use my hands. You get it? Okay. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Not you bringing the knife out. Put it away. Put it away. Because they make up everything. But I asked the librarian if the library had books on paranoia. She whispered, "They're right behind you." I got that one. That was a little creepy, actually. Why can't your nose be 12 inches long?
Why not?
Because then it'd be a foot! Alright, I'm done. That was the last one. Alright. Is there any updates, announcements, events, anything going on coming up down the pipeline for you and your community that you want to share with the audience today?
I can be conceited for half a second.
Do it. You got more than half a second. Go for it. I'll cut you off. I have no
Okay.
problem doing that.
Ah,
I have no problem cutting you off. So
I already
proceed.
told you this earlier. I think I already told you this earlier. Like, I joined a Jeopardy for a server. VTubers. They have it streamed. And like, I had no idea who my teammate was gonna be until like less than 90 minutes before it was, and then we won first place out of like. And
I said that sounded mighty familiar. You know, we got buddied up because we didn't have a buddy, and you know.
Yeah, and then we
won that race as well. So you know.
Hey, yo, Digi, hey Digi.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up. Yeah,
that
cool
guy and the vice cool guy.
Yep, worked out. Anything anything coming up as far as your streams are concerned or content?
I don't plan on anything this week necessarily, but I will update people if that changes, because I'm still trying to fix things, because stuff died, except for my VTube studio.
Well, if you enjoy Cerise and everything that you've experienced tonight, or even a morsel of it, Cerise's socials are they're pinned, they're going to be in the description, they're going to be on Twitter X, whatever, on my socials. You can find Cerise's socials, and you'll be able to keep up with both of us and our misadventures as we continue to traverse through this year. Oh my gosh, it's only April, and it feels like it's already been
only April.
Yeah,
Lord.
like Lord. Any
again. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say any final words. You got it. Go ahead. Floor's yours.
When I do stream again, I do want to finish up my Frostpunk playthrough that I've been doing, and then actually progress as Sparta in Rome 2 Total War, because
Sparta! No, not the same Sparta. Different Sparta.
No, it's the same Sparta.
Sparta!
Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
Alrighty, right. Well, I hope you all had fun today during the Panda Power Hour. I sure did. Thank you so much, Cerise, for hanging out with us today. Thank you for spending some time with us and letting us have the opportunity to know you more. Did you have anything to add before we close?
Side Knives is back up.
Alright. Okay, well, yeah, go ahead, spoil us a little bit. Just a small little tease. Just a little.
And it's not cooperating. Awesome.
Well, we can imagine it. I can imagine it's very, very scary. I can imagine. Oh no! I saw something. I saw something change. Something flickered in there. Oh yeah, I see it. It's scary. Yep. The eyebrow goes down.
Angry
Yep.
face.
Yes, I see. Ooh. Well, hopefully this experience has made you a little less angry. I hope everyone out there has a great day, night, and or evening. And we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.